Just a bit of a short video on some recent interesting lamp acquisitions I've made, given all the lamp ban nonsense which is in the process of coming into effect. Figured might as well get them while they're available. First off, these two very interesting specimens which I've never heard of before. They are marked as being corridor hall lamps. They are a short neck inside frost 40A21. And the fact that they use a A21 short neck envelope is, I'm guessing, for purposes of being a diffuse source of light that's very low cost. Certainly lower cost than something like a globe envelope would be, because a ribbon blower set up to make globe lamps would have to run a lot slower than one for A-shaped lamps. And plus, given that these short neck A21 envelopes would be commonly used at the time these lamps were made for traffic signal lamps, that would be a fairly high volume product. And basically the only extra thing you do is run it through the hydrofluoric acid etching line to give it the inside frost coating. Well, not coating, it's a etching of the glass. And these are made by two different companies, even though these were marketed as the same line item by H&H Lighting. First off is this lamp. I don't know who made this, but I have a sneaking suspicion, I mean, I have nothing to verify it, but based on the rough appearance of the etch, this may be made by Marvel, which is the company that used to own the production line that Supreme Lighting acquired in, what was it, Mullins, South Carolina. Ran that from about 1993 to 1999, and then when that closed down in 1999, Aerotech and American Light Bulb acquired it in the very early 2000s and ran it until December 2016, when they closed down for good because they weren't able to get certain lamp making components anymore, because being a very small factory, they'd buy in a lot of stuff like mounts, envelopes, etc. and filament wire bases, things like that. And this other lamp, also marked corridor hall, 40 watt, long life, 5,000 hour. This lamp is made by North American Philips Lighting in Warren, Ohio. That's what that sideways T next to the potential rating of the lamp is. Other than that, very similar lamp. Then on to some of the others. This is an American Light Bulb, also made in Mullins, South Carolina. 100A19, a 10,000 hour GLS lamp. This is marked on H&H's website as being a 100A21, but it's not, it's an A19, but, you know, still decent lamps, even if I don't really care for, you know, A19 envelopes with focus. 100 watt lamps, because the envelope does run kind of hot. And this lamp over here, which is same lamp, except it is 60A19. And also this one has this interesting M-shaped variant of a C9 filament. Actually, H&H lists this as being a C11, or was it C11 or C11A? I don't remember which, but it isn't technically a C11 filament, because that the whole filament form would be zigzaggy, and this just has this little infill bit in the center, which actually was introduced quite a large number of years ago. I don't know if it was by Durotest or not, as a thing for more even illumination in traffic signals. And then that filament form was just carried over to these lamps. Then this one. This is a very interesting, don't know what the name of the envelope shape is. I will put that in a little note that I'm going to, you know, edit into this video when I'm editing it. It's a very interesting 85/90 watt lamp. It's, of course, you know, 90 watts on 130 volts, 85 watts on 125. Not screamingly bright. It's 700 lumens when run at 85 watts, but very, very, very long-lived. And of course, very interesting in the decorative shape there. Unfortunately, these are only available in this 85/90 watt power rating. They did, until I bought the last 6 of them, also have an inside frost variant of this, which was 33/35 watts. If those had been available in clear, I'd have bought, quite a few of them as well. Then this other one, interesting power rating on these guys. These are 53 watt A19 lamps. Very interesting and unusual power rating. And they still have over 4,800 of these. Only problems are $1.99 a piece, so yeah, but on the other hand, decent quality lamps you can still get. And then the last couple, reflector lamps, but notable for their weirdo power ratings. Like this one. It's an 84 BR30. A BR30 envelope. And these are a 91 BR40 and a 118 BR40, which if you're not familiar with the convention that I'm using, those numbers refer to the power rating of the lamp, its envelope shape, and the maximum width of the lamp as measured in a plane normal to the major axis of the lamp in 1/8 of an inch. So this 91 BR40 means a 91 watt lamp, BR, blown reflector, or bulbous reflector because it has an extra molded stick out thingy near the base and where the lamp seal is formed, and 40/48 of an inch, or 5 inches as measured like so. Likewise, 40A21, 40 watt A, arbitrary, although this form of envelope was developed in the very late 1910s in order for when the lamp is run base up, the evaporated tungsten from the filament collects on the lamp neck, where it plays a minimal role in reducing the amount of light that gets out of the lamp. And then this, quite an interesting specimen. Ordinarily looks like a clear GLS lamp, but if you look in there, that's a carbon filament. Yeah, these were never screamingly popular as reproduction lamps just because most people don't really care about the authenticity. And the cage filament appearing things, were a lot easier and cheaper to make, especially with, Chinese child slave labor. And of course, very few places in the world actually still make the drawn carbon for the filaments in these things. It's more or less a dead art. I mean, even for heating applications, I think the last company in England stopped making these in about 2003. But, yeah, very interesting as a collector specimen. Which is why I've gotten quite a few of these, especially because they're available for quite a decent price for what they are. So, yeah. And I will put links down in the description where you can get some of these things, because they are quite useful. Because, again, LEDs, not a universal illuminant.